But today we're going to go over the components and operation of the wiper washer electrical circuit in this Chevy Colorado. Alright, the first component of the system we want to go over is the underhood fuse box. And in this fuse box, we have two relays and a fuse down between here that are part of the wiper washer electrical circuit. And over here we have the actual washer bottle, and the motor in that circuit is mounted up under the bottle, so that will be the fluid motor which pumps the fluid up to the windshield. Under here we would have a wiper motor. That would be the same on the other side. From this view you can't see them, but they would be the wiper blade itself and arm will be mounted to the motor. The switch for the wiper motors and washer motors is located right here on the multi-purpose switch, which is to the left side of the steering column. That will control the wipers coming on, the speed. It would also control the fluid to the windshield within that switch. I said it's a multi-purpose switch. Now, using the electrical circuit diagram for the wiper washers, I'll sit down and go over the actual function, power flow, and everything for the circuit. Alright, first component we have is the underhood fuse box, which will always be hot. Then we'll have our multi-function switch, which will control the speed of the motor, on and off from the motor and things like that. Once they're activated, fuse will come out of the power, will come out of there and go down to the body control module, and from there to the motors. For the wiper motor itself, when the power comes in, power comes in here and here. You actually have two relays. The first relay controls just off and on. The second relay controls the speed. And then you also have a wiper fuse over here, which I had discussed earlier, which is a 25 amp fuse. Once the selection is made on the switch as to how fast you want your wiper to operate and what setting they're in, power would come down to the wiper motor and cause it to operate. And in that same circuit you also have a park switch. The power comes into it, and when you turn the switch off, the park switch would cause the wiper blader to come back to the neutral position, flat. Washer fluid motor, when the power comes in you have the switch, and out of the switch the power is going to go down to the body control, from the switch to the body control module and down to the washer fluid pump motor itself. Once it's selected on there to the mist and it sprays, there's a delay that delays the wipers coming on till the fluid reaches the windshield, and then it will wipe, and all the grounds would come back to the splice option that's grounded out to the left side of the engine compartment.